Alright, so I think everything is now set up. I didn't mean to turn it down all the way. There we go. Oh, I didn't switch it yet. Oops. So I actually got progress down for Hideout this time around. Just a little minor changes. Had to deviate from a path a bit. Really? Who is this? What's going on? Don't care. Alright. So we're gonna do work on Hideout. This is for Specter 2, in case you don't know. This is gonna be the new and revamped Hideout. So, here, let me really quick put the other Hideout. I'm gonna really quick show some differences. There won't be a lot of compensation because a lot of game passes will, well, okay, there's Sanity, 2 times XP, 2 times cash, Headless Horseman will transfer to Specter 2. And Sanity is free. But we do have a compensation planned out for people that bought Game Pass characters. You'll see once it comes out. I can't give the details. I was instructed not to. But it'll be some. If you had a Game Pass, it'll be something unique to you. No one else can get it. So that'll be our compensation. But I don't think I'm allowed to say what it is in particular. So if you have a Game Pass in Specter and you go over to Specter 2, you should be getting something exclusive just for you. I cannot say what it is though. So let's move this hideout really quick over here. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. So this is a new hideout. This is coming to Specter 2. I'm going to show you some changes. This over here is basically the layout. Yeah, Specter 2 will be another game, a whole different one. Your data will reset. It's going to be completely new. There'll be more game modes. We don't plan to just have one game mode. And the gameplay should be very similar to original Specter. There'll be some changes as evidence-wise, but it will be the goal is to make the game more. How do I put? It's hard to describe. Once you get to test the game, you'll be able to understand more. But the game overall should be improved, and it should be less buggy. Even though Specter right now is not that buggy. The only issue with Specter right now is that if we were to add anything new, it takes a lot more time, and we would probably break a few features. So anyway, talking about Hideout. So if we come in here, this is current Hideout right now, what I'm looking at. The orange Hideout is the new Hideout being built. Don't worry, it won't be orange. That's for development. But if we're in the armory right now, you'll see that right now, if you want to get to this side of the hall, don't mind the blue outlines. You have to go down these stairs, or you can jump over, go all the way here, and you can finally go through this door. So, what I'm doing for Hideout Inspector 2 is this is Armory all over again. I expanded Armory so it's bigger. And if we come over here, I tore down this wall over here and added a hallway here. So, and I moved the door over here too. Okay, I'm back. So, discussing to what I said earlier, I moved this door right here. If we go over to Hideout, right here. That's where the door is. I just think it makes more sense for the door to be here, and also because, I had to. It just felt weird adding the door there now, and I wanted to expand the hallway, so that's a change in Hideout. The hallway's expanded here now. Um, we're looking into adding death animations and ragdolls. Uh, we want jump scares too, more jump scares. Uh, I'm the only builder. Um, there's only three of us that work on the game. There's low polys, a Rarest, and I. And there should be new Ghost Inspector too. Yes, you would start as level 1 as in Specter 2. So going back to Hideout really quick, you'll see that, don't mind these closets, these is just temporary. This is just to give me an idea where the hiding spots will be. But as we come here, Armory got a little extension here. There's nothing really different here, honestly, on first floor. The only really huge difference, bathrooms bigger, I guess. Living quarters had the door moved around. And that's all. So first floor is not different. It's mostly Armory, though this did get a little extension as to compare it to here. It's just completely flat, so this room is just smaller. It's nothing different. Um, which artwork are you talking about? Cause like, you mean thumbnails, the icon, like the logo, like what in particular? Cause for Spectre, Icy Milk made the logo and the icons, while for Spectre 2 we don't have a game icon, but we have the game logo. I made the Spectre 2 logo, and then low polys went in and cleaned it up a bit. We're looking into ghosts for Spectre 2. I don't know how they're gonna behave yet. Preferably, it would be nice if they only hunt you when you're in the line of sight, but I don't know if it's gonna be like that. So that's the change right there in Hideout. Top floor, nothing really different at all. This is a room now. It's no longer a balcony. There's just gonna be a hiding spot here. There's nothing really different here. All I did was remove the hall in current Hideout. I made it more into a room. Of course, there's that extension. The only really big change here is this room. It'll actually be a ghost room now. It's not the EE room anymore. If we come over here, and it's longer. It's not as small. So this will be a ghost room in the new Hideout. It's no longer a balcony. And that's all there is to Hideout changes. It's just like Family Home 2, Perspective 2. It's nothing crazy, though it will be more detailed, and it should, theoretically, I believe, play out better. The map flow should be better, I mean, this little hallway change should give you the entire idea. That saves you like at least 8 seconds. I know it doesn't sound a lot, but it's a lot for people that grind Spectre. So now we're just gonna go into it. We're gonna start working on the map more. There are only 16 characters from Spectre 1 returning to Spectre 2. That's all. There's not many characters returning. The maps are gonna be made. I mean, you can loop basically anywhere in a map. You do have to use like you can loop around in hallways and stuff. There'll be more objects, but the point of Spectre 2 is that you'll have areas to loop around, and you also have areas to hide in, like a closet like this. That's what we were planning. And we're not gonna have a hard time coding the game. We made pretty great progress already. Pretty insane on day 1. I'm just making sure that I got that right. Inspector 1, the ghost always knows where you are. I'm not sure if it will work like that in Spectre 2. Preferably, we want it not to, but we can't confirm. Thanks, iMaster. Thanks. But I missed the part where that's my problem. Upgrading items will be to make items better. there won't be a strong flashlight in Specter 2 anymore. If you want a strong flashlight, you have to upgrade your flashlight now. And we're looking into just making it so you spawn in with the flashlight now. Upgrading items will also that is how you spend now. You don't buy items anymore. There'll be a certain limit how many items you can add to a van. And you can upgrade the van for more item slots. You upgrade the items just for them to be better overall. That's what's item upgrades are going to be. That's how the cash will work. And I don't think video cameras are going to like function the way that they do right now. Rarest wants to make them, I think, handheld. Upgrading tools will be pretty exciting once we show it off. I think it's going to play out really well. And for the lore, it's being changed completely. It's different new lore. It won't be anything in Specter 1 lore will not be relevant to what do you call it, to Specter 2. As for how many levels a item will have, we're not sure. Right now, we currently have 3 levels, but some items, we're not sure. We're not sure about item levels yet in particular, but we may make it so like some items will be only go up to level 3 while some go up to level 5. I don't think we're gonna have an upgrade that lets you have a bigger inventory. We're still in discussion about game modes. We don't know exactly how we're gonna make them work. The only idea that has been brought up is some sort of gauntlet mode where as you progress the game, get the ghosts right, every ghost you get right means another ghost is added, so then you can have 2 ghosts hunting at the same time. Yeah, items will have new models. Most likely in Spectre 2. They should. At least for them, I would say most items. I'm not sure if all, but I would say most items for sure will have a new model. We want, as for EEs, we're still in discussion. Rarest wants to bring it back. Not sure about low polys. He doesn't really care, I think. But we are looking at EEs. It is not completely confirmed, so there is a possibility EE won't even come to Spectre, though I do believe they will. But if we were to return EEs, which I do, like I said, I don't think we're gonna do like. I would want cutscenes this time around. And I would also want voice acting this time around. As if that will happen, I'm not sure, but it's a good possibility, but I can't confirm. There won't be smudge sticks. We kind of suck at modeling that, and Roblox would probably mistake it as weed. That's one of the reasons we never added in smudge sticks. Photo camera, Rarest wants to add it. Not sure if it will come, but it's on Rarest's to-do list. We won't have a game pass to play as your own Roblox spec as your own character. We don't think it fits with Specter, especially because just now at this point, everyone knows that Specter has these characters you can play as, and if you don't notice, a lot of people really enjoy that idea. It helps make the community more interactive with each other, discussing about characters they love and all that. And so I feel like if we were to introduce a thing where you can just play as your own avatar, I think it would go terrible. Not to mention some of you guys dress terrible. We know Arthro exists, and that's a bit weird. I don't know. We just don't see the point. And having characters is how we're gonna make our money, because we won't have Insanity as a game pass anymore, and so the characters are our next #1 way of making money on Specter, which is a good thing, because if anything, you guys should be very happy that it's only characters we're really doing and not locking content behind game passes like Insanity. We learned from our mistake, and we're not going to do that again. We're looking into adding more Spirit Box questions for Specter 2. God. Uh, Cursed possessions. Um, I don't know. That's still in discussion. But Olorst is also looking into that. He said that that is something he wants to see in Spectre 2. Map payout is coming to Spectre 2, yes. Olorst made it. What made map payout so difficult is A, it's hard to balance, and B, like I said earlier on the stream, our code is a mess for Spectre 1. It would probably take us 20 lines or something. No, more than 20 lines or something. I don't know, man, to add it in Spectre, in current Spectre. In Spectre 2, it's probably like a good 8 lines. It's insane. Our new system in Spectre is going to be so amazing, especially with coding. I don't think we'll have Dragon to open doors. It's something I'm against, and it's something Low Polys is against too. Well, that is one thing we're looking into right now. If anything, one thing we dislike about Spectre is we get it. Having evidence come randomly is nice to some players, but at the same time, I think it would be nice if we had a more interactive way instead of just, oh, it's gonna take forever. Um, we may look into what do you call it? God, we may look into it so dead players can't speak, but unless you have like a spirit box or something nearby, I don't know though. I don't think we will. Maybe, but I think it's something a lot of people just don't want in the game. I know some people think it'll be cool and all, but as far as I know, a lot of people, especially our casual community, do not want that, which is understandable. It may happen, but I can't say. Oh wow, look at you, Chiefy. Boo-hoo. Go back to playing League. Or do moderation for once, Chiefy. Hmm? How about go outside, step on grass? I don't think we want to add, what do you call it? Dead players to see the ghost while it's like hunting. Well, when it's hunting, obviously everyone can see it, but when it's not hunting, I don't think we want to add that because then you would just what do you call it? Just mention that to your friends and say, "Oh, the ghost is here." We're not gonna do that most likely. And for Spectre 2, there's gonna be a new hunting music. It's not gonna be Spectre 1. It's current hunting music. I have no clue. While interaction while dead would be nice, the only issue is honestly I know while people find it cool and all, but it's more of a annoyance to me because a lot of times you guys will just troll other people while doing so. Where is the there it is. It's just a lot of people like to troll during that. It would be nice to add in, but some of you guys would go crazy. That is something I would like, having different hunting music per map, but I don't think that will happen. What I do think will happen though is game modes will have different hunting music. So if you're playing one game mode, it'll be different than your average hunting music in the classic mode. I think that would be cool. Um, I don't know if I don't think we'll introduce picking up that decor. Mostly because, like I said, if anything, I find it more of an annoyance because people will just go crazy. A lot of trolling would happen. We do some trolling. That's what would happen. I don't know about new tasks. That is like way down our list right now for priorities. Probably, but no idea. I, I do I do think that you should be able to see dead players with ghost goggles. I think it would be a nice addition. But one of the reasons why we don't let you see dead players is kind of because we never really finished it. So as many of you guys will notice, it's like they are gliding on the ground. It's pretty amazing. We're getting new ghost models for Specter too. I don't really like the idea of ghosts possessing people, because then I feel like it's just, oh, now you know. Unless it was a multiple ghost thing, unless multiple ghosts could do it, then I would be fine. So it doesn't give you an idea like, oh yeah, that's this ghost type. That was easy. There are some things we're like I said, we're still discussing. I would really like to be able to see dead players on ghost goggles. I think it is on our ideal list. You should be able to use the classic ghost model in Spectre 2. Motion sensor. Wow. I forgot that existed. Um, yeah, I don't know about that. I don't, considering I forgot it existed. I don't even think we have any plans for that. Poor motion sensor. Already forgot him. It is kind of useless though. It's like I never bring motion sensors. You see, Chiefy, don't care. I'm all about giving players more options this time around. That's why our settings option. I think on the list of things I made, there was like 14 different settings you can turn on and off. It's crazy. Will they all be added? No idea. But it is something I would really like to see most of them come into the game. No thank you, Chiefy. If people want the ghost model, because it's that classic, that's it. That's how you ruin something. I don't want footprints. I absolutely hate it. It's just fingerprints all over again. I don't know about video camera. Ghost goggles are returning. Oh, I know. That's definitely how you're gonna see ghost orbs. No, I don't want to add dots. I don't want to add that at all. I don't think any of us want to add that. Rarest wants to make cameras useful. I want to get rid of them entirely in Spectre too. I dislike cameras. It just makes people sit in the van and do nothing. UV light is something Aloris wants to add. I don't know if I really agree, but if it's done right, it's done right, I guess. I'm not telling you what jump scares I have in mind. It'll be a surprise. I hope that gave people flashbacks to when Private Home released, because in case you didn't know, Private Home released with a jump scare right at the front door. And people were not expecting that. They were expecting it in the first hall, and I got a few people with that jump scare. You see, Aloris be like, oh, I want to add personal stats. Also, Aloris, I'm going to take away most of the personal stats you can see because I can. But mostly it's because we couldn't find a way to fit it in the UI. But it's something I brought up to a Rarest and low polys that we really need personal stats back. But we are looking at adding a tutorial. Actually, no, we are not looking at. We are adding a tutorial. That is a must. That is something we all agreed on, that a tutorial needs to be added for Specter 2. So it will definitely come. Huh. What? Oh, I see, I see. God, okay, there we go. Crack House, let's go. Crack House is coming back as a tutorial map, guys. I hate the journal. I absolutely hate it. I don't know why we keep doing a journal over and over. If anything, I kind of want a tablet or something that just pops up on your screen. I just think it'll look nicer instead of a journal. I just hate how the journal looks. I don't like any journal in any of the ghost hunting games. I just absolutely hate the journal so much. I just think it'd be so much better to have a tablet. And because it makes sense, I mean, who's going around carrying a journal? It makes more sense to have everything electronically on a tablet. Makes no sense. Exactly, Chiefy's right. It's 2022. Who still uses pen and paper? Like, a tablet would literally be 10 times more better. Eat the book. Like, it just makes no sense. And because some people somehow get confused that the journal is the book. They try to pick up the book and try to open the journal like that. I don't understand. But hey. Very interesting. I have no idea what will happen about hiding. We are looking at adding it. And but the only thing is that we don't want to make it so OP where it's like, oh, yep, you can just hide and you're invincible. Uh, that would be more of a game mode, not a setting. Hold on, I'm making sure I got all these trims. I know I forgot one spot. I'm just making sure I got everything. Parit not coming back, I'm sorry.
Hello there.
What? I'm so confused. How did that play? Who like followed me on Twitch? I don't use Twitch anymore. Why? Oh, right. This is what I was gonna... God. Ugh. Considering Spectre 2, I would hope we add more ghosts. I think it would be very lame if we did not add more ghosts. By how many, I do not know. At best, probably 2. Okay. We got the trims down. Now comes the next part. Figuring out how to make this. Ugh. Like the wall colors. I don't know. I wanna... Oh, wait. I should probably do the window frames first. I gotta pull out Hideout really quick in another place. Look at it. See how I did the windows. Yes, it's Hideout, but it's different. It's for Spectre 2. It's the improved Hideout. This is not coming to Spectre. This is supposed to be a Hideout, but better looking, and for Spectre 2. Because I absolutely hate any map that released pre-private home. No, pre-factory. I think any map before factory just sucks. And detail. Absolutely hate it. This, what's the smallest? Is that really the smallest window I have? It is. I don't know what you mean. That is something I brought up to Rarest and low polys, is that we need more sound effects for Specter 2. I think it's very lacking right now with all the sound effects we have. I think it's just dull and boring. And like ghost sounds for once, I would be amazing. Honestly, surprised we never added ghost sounds for a long time. It's just something that escaped our mind. I disagree. Family Home is far from S tier unless you mean Family Home 2, then I can see it because Family Home is beautiful looking now in Spectre 2. I want to add crouching. Will it probably happen? Probably not. I don't think there's really a purpose for it. And like I said, we won't add smudge stick because Roblox would probably think we're making weed. And then Roblox would be like, nope. Here's a ban. That's one of the reasons why we never made smudge sticks in Spectre. Looks very weird. Even though you can do some very interesting memes. You know what window? Oh my god. Small hideout. Ah. Window. Right. God, I cannot spell today. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Sanity Soda will be upgraded. You'll just get more sanity per upgrade you do. I feel like I made that too low. I mean, too... No, that is the right size. Right? Most of the ghosts die from experiments. That's it. You can thank Dr. Raymond for that. Favorite map? Oh boy. It depends what we're talking about. If we're talking about gameplay-wise, a map that I love to play entirely, it would be Hideout. If we're talking about what map I just absolutely love exterior-wise, Factory. Interior would be Asylum. What do you call it? What else? Private Home. I absolutely love Private Home. I love that map. Building maps. It's not hard. It's the fact that you just need to have a good eye and know what you need to add. If anything, the most hardest part is becoming fast at building. That's the most difficult thing, which I'm pretty fast at. That's why I'm able to pump out Spectre maps like left and right, basically. Which scares some people because my building and motivation is like super fast. Meanwhile, you have low polys. He builds for like 1 second and he's burnt out. Which is ironic because his name is low polys. You would expect him to be the builder. No, he's a scripter. I don't want to add a mode with a where you play as the ghost. I'd rather add modes where it's just more to do. No, I don't want to add character abilities. It's something Lopalis and I are against. Okay, so I think that's all windows except for this. I'm just making sure I got every other window. God, I think the hardest part is actually going to be like coloring this map. I have no clue what I want for this aesthetic. I don't know if I want to go with just Hideout right now or if I want to go with a different color. Ghost blinking during hunts, that is like such a minor feature. That is, don't don't really care about that. It would be nice though. It would add more of a realistic feel, I guess, for the ghost. Ooh, I should actually. Yeah, well, let's go with this side first. God. Game passes won't come back. If you're talking about like the game passes off sale, they won't be coming back right now. Well, it can always come back later. No, Factory EE won't come out. We do not want to add so many extra lines of code to current Specter. It would just be too much. I don't know about more in-round objectives. I honestly think daily objectives should give you cash too. I don't know why they don't. Spectre 2 will be free on release. You will, if you want to play test Spectre 2 though, you will have to apply for tester, which you can do really easily by just going to our Discord saying !tester and boom, you're a tester now. Yeah, the UI in the game will be much better. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find an image from low polys. God, from. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is gonna take me a bit to find, maybe, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Spectre 3 when? Sorry, we're not doing Spectre 3. We're gonna be like Valve and never count to 3 ever. We don't know how to count to 3. We only know how to count to 2. I mean, Hideout is kind of tight. At the same time, not really. I don't know. There will be 10. There are 10 maps planned, but only 4 maps will be launching. The other 6 I will make at a later day. It's a different story for Spectre 2. Sorry, Frog. It won't happen. Spectre 3 won't happen. We're gonna pull a Valve. We'll never make a 3. We don't know how to count to 3. God, where is the image? Okay, well, I found the first. Ah, here it is. Let me give you a peek at this image. I have to really quick switch screens. Okay. So if you guys look at that, you can this is just a little tease for the new UI for the lobby. You'll be able to most likely set your how many people you want in the lobby. Only 4 right now. It will say what map it is, what difficulty it is, and what game mode it is. So there you go. That's how the UI will look. It should be much nicer. And lobbies with the code lock, those are private lobbies. There you go. So that's how the new lobby UI looks. Yeah, you'll be able to name your lobby. It's gonna be called Spectre 2. So you'll be able to name your lobby. Of course, you won't be able to name it something super stupid. You can't just say sex in your lobby. That won't. We won't allow that, obviously. So I like it. I like the new UI. Gotta check something. No, there was nothing. I thought someone messaged me. I've already been banned once off of Roblox, and that was only for 24 hours, and that's because I uploaded a picture of Breland for art gallery, and apparently that was not safe for work, even though it wasn't. Um, Thanks Roblox. Thanks a lot. I really like that. Literally, there's nothing wrong with the image, but okay. Do what you gotta do, Roblox. Go ahead. Still mad about that. Put dirty water in toilets. Oh boy. Dirty toilet. I mean, come on, I only uploaded a picture. It wasn't even anything bad. There was nothing bad about it, and I got banned for a day. I was so mad. I also got warned for uploading a Mitsuku image, only to upload the same image again, and it goes through. How that happens, I don't understand. There is a Specter 2 wiki. It's already made. I made Rarest and I made sure we took full control over the wiki right away. So we made it. I think it's public. You can't, there's really nothing on it though other than the characters page. No icons or anything. My favorite thing to Specter, in Specter 2 that we're adding is equipment upgrades. I think it'll be amazing. I think equipment upgrades will be super amazing. So I think that is everything on the outside we needed to do. Don't mind that, I'm gonna remove that. I was gonna try adding a basement originally, but I don't think that will happen. But I do want to fix this. This is the new hideout map for Spectre 2, yes. The really big differences in this map is Armory is now bigger. This Armory also has a hall connection here now. That's it. There's a little extension here now. You'll be able to hide here. Spectre 2 lore is completely different. It's not related to Spectre 1 at all. Spectre 1's story is cancelled. This will be the bathroom, you know. I already showed family home, but I can show it again really quick. I think it was in replicated storage. Yes, let me close that so it's easy to showcase right there. Alright. Don't mind this. This is more finished. The only other classic map coming to Spectre 2 is Asylum. That's it. There's no other maps I plan to return. But this is a new family home. If you haven't seen this yet, I'm just going to real quick go over what new family home is. You know, so for the most part, it's basically for the most part, like I said earlier in stream, it doesn't change much other than it's more detailed and I think way better looking, and it adds little additions. You know, this hallway, this did not exist before, this little door. Now it does. You got garage, completely brand new looking. This part in garage got added. That was it. It's crazy how much making a map all over again and detailing it differently changes it completely. It makes the map feel different. Even though, for the most part, this map is basically the same. There are only a few things changed. You know, you got the bathroom, the actual nice looking bathroom and all that. And don't mind this, but you know, and the upstairs is different because it's not really loopable. Oh, Rarest has the badge on this on Spectre. The truth, he got it. He just gave it to himself. It doesn't exist. It'll never be added. So that's what you can expect. Whereas Hideout, you know, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be better looking, but there is some changes. As you saw in Family Home, I added that one hallway and it completely changes the map. Same thing here. This one little tiny hall just changes it. Yeah, every map in Specter 2, I really want it to be better looking than Factory, or at least on par. There should be ease. It's something we want to add. It's not fully confirmed, but it should be coming back. I don't know if showers will be a hiding spot. Still deciding. Yeah, the EMF will still tell you the ghost room. Alright, so I think we got everything around, the trams, all that. That was the worst part. You know what? We'll do the stairs first. Oh, right. Okay. Outdoor map would be cool. Don't know if it'll ever come. Even if there is an outdoor... Oh, what? Hold on. Am I doing this right, or am I doing it wrong? Yikes. Oh... I see, I see. I don't think I'll add another private home. That's similar. I would like to, but don't think it'll happen. Not necessary. At all. I like just seeing how the map turns out after I finish, because it's amazing just looking at the map afterwards, like with all the progress and changes I do. No, you won't be able to hide under the beds. Oh boy, it's like... Oh, I see, I'm stupid there. There we go. God, okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna have a different EMF noise, 100%. I was complaining about that to Low Polys earlier. Low Polys was complaining about the EMF sound in Blair, and like how basically no ghost hunting game in Roblox has any decent EMF sound. He says the Blair one hurts his ears. He says Specter's EMF is annoying because it is. Which, I can't blame him. I absolutely hate EMF sounds. Especially in Specter. I never got to really experience the one in Blair, so I don't know. I did get to experience Paranormica get more players than Blair. I did not expect that. I completely forgot Paranormica existed. So when I saw that happen, I'm like, whoa, this is not what I expected. Blair was overthrown by Paranormica for a bit. I'm like, no way. How did the world come to this? I don't know. I completely forgot it existed. I thought it only got like 200 players. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, I think everyone hates EMF sounds. That is why we are looking at new ones. I don't want to return the same annoying sound again. No, thank you. Yeah, I was not expecting Paranormal to ever beat Blair like that, but Okay, it came out of nowhere. It was like, that surprised me. I got stunned for a second. I'm like, whoa. How did that happen? What happened? It was a one-time thing, I think, but still, that is something I never thought I'd see. I genuinely forgot that game existed. And I think it's mostly I'm honestly surprised Novi still works on it. I'm pretty sure he uh works for a VR company or something. I don't know. At least I believe that he does. So seeing Paranormal even get an update, I was like, okay, interesting. Didn't expect that. Considering Byron, Novius just does other things now. So I'm like, okay. That was the last thing I expected to see. Oh, this is gonna be annoying to make. What? How did that happen? How did I let that happen? Yeah. Motion sensors are also an amazing thing. Yes, the pufferfish can make a sound randomly in Family Home. It goes, and then that's it. It can make a random sound. What? I don't understand. Oh, I never selected it, did I? I was making sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, of course I missed something. Here you go. God. Alright. Yeah, if you stand there long enough, it will eventually make a sound. The pufferfish. It's kind of funny. You could probably name your lobby Sussy Baka. Probably. There's a pufferfish in the fitness room. If you go all the way down to fitness room and family home and just wait there, the pufferfish will make a sound at some point. Let's see if I ever like. No, I think having the ghost room move. I mean, maybe. But for the most part, I really don't want that. I feel like it'd have to be a difficulty thing. Because that would be annoying. Actually, no, because then you would be in asylum, you find the ghost room, and all of a sudden the sucker moves his room. I would genuinely be mad. Who keeps following me on Twitch? Who? Who? I want to know. I don't use that account, ever. Man. I hate all the vans in this holiday season pass. I don't know how people actually like some of them. It is the best Easter egg. Why? How is that? Oh my god, because it's not... Whoops. I see what I gotta do. I have to make this concrete and then I can put it down. I think everyone will agree that the RV is the best van in Specter. It depends. I usually to make a map right now, like I'm doing with Hideout to set up, it genuinely takes pretty quick. It takes like 1 or 2 or 3 days to get it all set up, separate the room colors, give the rooms. Family home, same thing. The longest thing is actually making models and detailing the map. I think that's the longest part of That varies. So for the most part, it takes me like 2 or 3 days to make a new map, including if it's like a map huge as Asylum. It's not that hard. As for detailing the map, that's when uh takes a while. That's the hardest part.
Hello there.
Oh my god. If there are some maps I wish I could take away from Spectre, is Art Gallery. I absolutely despise Art Gallery. Chalet. I wish we never added Chalet. And not to mention, Chalet just absolutely sucks. It's filled with dead ends. Um, I would have said Town, but I like Town now. I think the rework gave it justice, only because I actually made the building look nice this time around. The map I hated most making. Trying to think. Clinic. I hated making Clinic. I hated it. Not because I don't like the map, but because I took forever to uh come up with the design of Clinic, the rework one. In case you guys don't know, that rework map layout took me around 5 days to complete. It was the longest layout it took for me to do, mostly because I had no idea um how it was gonna even turn out. Classic Clinic I'm fine with, but it's just Clinic overall. Man, I just despise making it because I love the map. I just don't like how long it took to make the layout. Uh, so man, this is where like I am now like looking at my screen right now and thinking, do I really want to do this? But at the same time, I kind of need to. Yeah. No, skins from Spectre 1 will not go to Spectre 2 because only 24 characters are coming to Spectre 2. Hold on. I'm noticing a failure in my building. Optimization. Why have multiple parts when you can have less? You can still play Spectre 1, you don't have to go to Spectre 2. And if you do plan to play Spectre 2, you'll get something exclusive that no one else will get because you have a old Game Pass. That's only if you have a character Game Pass. So if you have like you won't get anything back for Insanity. But if you have like a Game Pass, you'll get something back. While 2 times cash, 2 times XP, Sanity Watch, Headless Horseman will be coming back to Spectre 2, and you don't have to buy it all over again. You'll just have it in Spectre 2. Season Pass will have just free tiers again, but it won't be fully free because I need money. We all need money. It's kind of how we live. But it's just better to have cosmetics on sale than having locked gameplay such as Insanity behind a Game Pass. We absolutely hate it. Having Insanity behind a Game Pass. If we could, we would like somehow undo it, but that's why we make Spectre 2, to undo our mistake. And because it's literally easier to make Spectre 2 than to recode Spectre 1. That tells how much of a mess Spectre 1 is. You'll get Breland. Breland's coming back in Spectre 2, don't worry. I don't think I need that in particular. No Parit, sorry, he's not coming back. Yeah, Headless Horseman is a limited time character, and because there's no outfits for Headless Horseman, he'll return. Unlike Game Pass characters, there are outfits for them. This is for Specter 2. This is what I'm making right now. Agatha is not coming back. She's a community character, and none of the community characters are coming back. Yeah, I think if we were to do another community contest, it would be for a uniform, but that won't happen for a while. I want to get most of my uniforms out of the way. Abner's not coming back because he's a community character. He's not a character I made or Chiefy made. No, no. I am never adding more characters other than the 24 we have planned out. I am never adding more. We are so against it. No, there won't be more difficulties. There'll be more game modes though. Oh boy. Alright. What will be... You know what? We'll just... No. We'll just color it like this. I don't know about a new journal design because we have not got to that yet. Don't mind the color. I'm just trying to make it easier for me to see what I have to fix up at the end. I have to separate the walls right now. It's a new story in Specter 2. I'm only a builder. I don't script. Scripting is boring. Takes a lot of time. I despise myself for doing this, but I really need to see what I'm actually working on. Okay. And then I have to separate this wall. Ah! Okay. Do that. Make sure. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. You'll never notice that in game. No chance you ever will. Original Hideout sucked. I hate it. I hate the map design so much. It's so terrible. That is, I don't know, Japanese. We don't have a lot of Japanese players. It would be nice. The thing we are gonna do for Spectre 2 is we're gonna try to actually make sure this game is more properly translated, because we had the game translated before, but then basically everything we had translated just reset because ever since the UI update, we just ruined it for ourselves. So that was fun. Favorite character. I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to go with underrated character. Go with Garrison because everyone just hates on him, mostly because of a certain community member that used to like Garrison. They're not in the community anymore because they've been banned, but I kind of gave Garrison a bad name. So if you like Garrison, a lot of people just don't like you right away for some reason. But hey, Garrison's a cool character. But he's not looked upon in the community very well because of a certain individual. I know Breland's a lot of people's favorite characters. Everyone likes Breland, God. If anything, the top 3 characters are Breland, Winters, and Parit. Everyone loves those characters. I like Breland and Winters. I don't... I could care less about Don and Parit. Yeah, everyone likes that. A lot of people either hate Breland because A, she's the meanest person, or B, you like her because she is the meanest person. That's the way it is for her. She dresses fancy even though she's a menace to society. I love Gregory and Specter too. I absolutely love his design now. Let's go. I'm gonna show you some of the. I already showed it for donators, but I'll show it for everyone here. Now, note what you're gonna see. It is not the final. These characters can still change for the most part. Let me just delete a character because that is a huge spoiler. You don't need to know about that. But here. What? Okay. Here. Okay. I don't really want to use display capture. That's the only thing. Let me. I'm trying to really quick fix this. Among Us. Susibaki. My favorite thing. I'm trying to see if I could switch my screen without going too crazy. Alright. You know what? I think I just have to do display capture. I don't want to though. But, oh well. Okay. Is it? Okay, yeah, it's there on stream now. Alright, so I'm just gonna go do a quick rundown on these characters. Note that these characters can still change in the future. They could be replaced or they could be given a new uniform. There's like still a good amount of time before we even return these till you see the final characters. But you got Armando. He's Cormac and Miguel mixed into one character. A lot of new characters you see are mixed into one now. Booker, he's just Booker. Ethan, Ethan's just Ethan. Breland, she's coming back. Carlos, you got Carlos. You have Diamond, different uniform this time around. Her default clothing gets deleted a lot, so I gave her a different default clothing this time around. Garrison has a new look. Gregory, I absolutely love Gregory's design right here. I love the coat and everything. Hiromi, I may change the design, mostly for shirt and pants. We'll see. But she's the replacement for Kiyomi and Mitsuku. Jessie, she's basically just Juniper with blonde hair. Catherine's back. Lily, I really want to change Lily. I hate her hair. I think she would have better hair. Malik, I absolutely love Malik's new design. I absolutely love him. Noah, he's the replacement for Josh, so he's Catherine's boyfriend now. Uh, Olaf, what a great man. He's basically Don's replacement. Phoenix, a lot of people don't like his design, mostly because they're like, oh my god, I thought he'd be a cooler dude. I'm looking at giving him new hair and new glasses. But man, and if it, hey, if somehow any chance by any UGC creators watching, hey, you should make some red sunglasses that rest on your head. I hate all the sunglasses on the Roblox market that rest on your head. It's just so I just hate it. You have Rosa, she's coming back. Samantha, Scarlet, she's got Red Crime as default now. Sophia, gave her new pants because I absolutely hate the fact that her hoodie does not go all the way down. So you could always see just a little pixel. It always annoyed me. Tyrell is coming back. Vanessa. Yeah, Mason Winter is coming back again. Gave him a new jacket. And I forget how you say her name. Or what it is. Oh, right. Zeva, I think it is. It was literally right there. I was trying to think of it. So that's all of them. No, all these characters can still change. There's a good chance. But that's that. Oh my god. What am I looking at? That's a disturbing picture. Why would you do that to your PC? Alright. Yeah, I removed a lot of characters because there's too many. And it should help improve season pass uniforms. In particular of the carrots, I want to give Phoenix new hair. I hate his hair so much. But no, there's no really good brown hair for him that like I can find really honestly. No, Specter 2 story will not link to Specter at all. No, Hideout's layout won't change. It'll just stay what it is right now. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Of course, the map color will change. That's what I'm about to do right now, try to figure out what colors to choose. But right now, I'm just making it super easy on my eyes to tell. Okay, this is the outside wall. This is the inside wall. I've separated them. So there's that. In particular, so there's Phoenix I want to change. There's Lily. Maybe I'll change. I don't know. I kind of want to change Carlos. No. Those characters you saw, there's only going to be 24 characters in Spectre 2. That's all you're seeing. There's a very slim chance. I think there's only 2 characters that maybe would be replaced. I didn't want to return all the top characters because then I would be leaving out people that actually enjoyed other characters. Such as Gregory. Basically no one played Gregory, but I also didn't want to upset it. It was hard taking out characters. I had to take out Jonas. That one hit me hard the most. That one hit me hard the most. I'm like, ooh, taking out Jonas was painful. No, Spectre 2 will not link to Spectre at all. The story will be completely different. Yeah, poor Jonas. Didn't come back. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta make a sacrifice. Oh man, it's been asked too many times, man. Too many times, but I gotta answer it. Who is Jonas? You're right, who is he? I don't know who he is. I hear he's dead in the story already. What a loser. Bozo. What a bozo. Already dead? Inspector 2? Raymond will be Inspector 2. Wilson will not be Inspector 2. I took out Wilson out of the story this time around. And so the story begins with God, I gotta pull up the document. I'm gonna see if I can remember from the top of my head, but the story begins with so the Trident still exists, but this time around the Tridents were Cornell Marshall, that's Brilliant's father, Steele Winters, Mason Winters' father, and then Jonas. But after doing a mission, someone goes ahead and assassinates Cornell and Jonas, so they both die. Steele Winters retires, and that's where it kicks off with modern Spectre 2 story, where Breland, Mason Winters, and Phoenix are the new Trident members. And they're hunting down Raymond because he's kind of going crazy, making people into ghosts. I found Roblox because I found this one dude on YouTube complaining about how, right, Roblox is so much better than Minecraft. I'm like, oh my god, I don't believe this. Minecraft's like the best game. And then as a little kid, I'm like, I looked at it and then I got addicted to Roblox. So there you go. That's how I came across Roblox, because I was trying to defend Minecraft's honor, and then instead, I became addicted to Roblox. This is Hideout. This is coming to Spectre 2. My man Raymond, you know, he just got it. He's just, you know, he's just got to do what you got to do. I forgot to answer this question earlier. The default characters in Spectre 2 are Tyrell, Ethan, Zeva, and Hiromi. Wilson is gone from Spectre 2. He's not the big bad. Raymond's the big bad. There's no arcade machine this time to save Raymond. He's a big bad. No, so for this one, for Hideout is Lombardi's hideout. That's where Don comes. But in the new story, it's gonna be Olaf. Olaf is the leader of this hideout, and Malik in the new story is a crime boss. He's not a bounty hunter anymore. And Malik and Olaf have a rivalry. God, I said that completely. Oh my God, I can't speak right now. God. But basically Malik just hates Olaf, and Olaf is the one behind this hideout. You'll understand more why they come here, but that's who it is. It won't be an office anymore in Hideout. It'll be more of a... I don't know how to say it. It's kind of hard to describe. And then... What else was there? I think that's all I can really say about the story. Other than the fact I kind of want to introduce Mr. Graves, aka the Peacekeeper, straight away in the story as soon as possible. But there's that. No, I never really played Jailbreak. I joined Roblox. Here, I gotta check when I joined. I think I joined 2013. Yep, 2013. And I mostly stopped playing Roblox around 2016, and I just started focusing on development. You won't unlock any character and Easter eggs. There will be, you can, if you check the Specter 2 wiki, I think you get some idea. It's not final. That gives you an idea. Yeah, Mr. Graves is still Scarlett's father. Alright. God, I don't really know what I want to color this, because I could just go back with the old hideout color scheme, but that's like, it's kind of boring. I'm always angry. What do you mean? Ugh. I could just go with the same color again, but it's like... with current Specter lore, I have no idea. It's just gonna end. You'll get your answer to who the betrayer was. But for the most part, Specter 2 will carry what happened in the lore. It'll be different. It shares anything past Factory was basically reused for Specter 2. Not all of it though. I did make some changes. I want Hideout to be mostly a just one color map. Could go with the more green look this time. Actually, this looks very interesting. Ooh, I like this green. Pops out. I'm not ever gonna say who the betrayer is. People say it's Breland. People say it's Carlos. People say it's Christopher. People say it's Winters. People say it's Jonas. I could see that one. Personally, I think the craziest one to me is Winters. How people think Winters is betrayer. That dude has literally zero reason to be the betrayer, but okay. I think I really like this wall color. Let me real quick grab the what do you call it? Old wall color. This is gonna be the difference between the. Let me see if I can get a nice side by side. That's not too weird. All right, we'll do this wall. So I don't know if you guys can see. I can see this definitely, but this one's gray. This one's more green. That's gonna be the new wall color. I just prefer this green. Actually looks really nice though. Not gonna lie. Ooh, I love it. I love it. RV is the best van skin. Rarest van is... Yeah, wait. Yeah, I think RV is the rarest one, the classic one at least. Oh, that's, discounting Hex Van. A lot of people like Metaverse, man. I really want Metaverse to come back. Please, Roblox. Yeah, Hideout's gonna be dark again because I don't want every single map to feel similar. I think this green will make it a bit brighter. Not too bright, though. Maybe I'll change the color. I'm not sure yet. I don't think I will, though. Ah. A lot of people like the Metaverse, fan. I was honestly surprised. I really want the Metaverse again, like I said. I really like that. Maybe it isn't public. I don't know. Like I said, I think it is, but I'm not sure. Too bad. Hideout's just gonna be dark. Deal with it. I like this, though. No, Hunter will not return to Specter. Screw Hunter. And because I'm pretty sure Specter won't... Hold on. When is Easter again? Is that April? Plus, I don't really want... Because you have Asylum. Asylum's yellow and brown. And the map is concrete walls, and I think that fits Asylum's aesthetic. I think that perfectly fits Asylum aesthetic. You got Family... Okay, Family Home's also yellow and brown. But Family Home is smooth plastic walls, so it's, smooth. It's not concrete. It doesn't look a bit worn down. But for the most part, Family Home is brighter. You have the garage, like I said, which is blue and white. That is going to be a super bright room. The basement is a whitish yellow. And the office room is a white. Spectre 2, Spectre 2 should be coming in the second quarter of the year. But, there's that. So Hideout will most likely be, like, green and gray, as you can see, just as usual. I want to add a blue. So the way I do maps, hold on. Let me think how I'm gonna say this. All right. So when you think about it, when you look at, all right, let me think about the maps that are yellow and brown. You think of Family Home and Asylum and Alleyway. That's it. Then, let's think about maps that are green. Well, there's only really Hideout. Hideout's the only green map. Oh wait, Town is also yellow and brown. God, there's so many yellow and brown maps. Ugh. Hate it. That's like the worst color combination too. Alright, you know what? I'm honestly very tempted to Hold on. Hold on. Let's divert paths really quick. I think we can give this map a better color scheme. I absolutely hate yellow and brown. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh. Oh. Hold on. Maybe this will be it. I did yellow because it just looked right at the time, but it's just... I forgot Asylum's yellow and brown. Alright. Let's get opinions. What do you guys think? Does this color look better? Or does this color look better? Which one do you think? I like this one. It should also make the map a bit bright. Just like the yellow. So let's do this. Option number one. This is option number one. This is option number 2. Alright, everyone's saying new color. I agree. I'm sorry. Nope, I'm definitely if you want a yellow and brown map, go play Asylum. Most people are saying option 1. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, bro, it looks so much better already. Oh my god. Oh, thank god. No, I didn't want to paint the window. I hate this plugin sometimes. I just go random. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot. It's in the new place. That's where the new family home is. Cause this one's outdated. There's more stuff in the actual Specter 2 place. Hold on, but if I were to do this, I need more opinions here. What do we think? Let's say the wood was lighter. Do we prefer light wood or dark wood? I kind of think dark wood is better. I think dark wood may be better. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of people agree dark wood. We're gonna mess around really quick. Windows white. I don't know if I want to do fully white, but I could do this maybe. Ah, no. I hate when I do that. I'm gonna be honest, that looks terrible. That looks terrible. Yeah, no. I think it's just gonna be brown. The floor is still the same. Alright, well, there's family home, I guess. I'll probably change the colors. Alright. Back to Hideout. So, we have, so going back to colors, right? So, there are 4 yellow and brown maps in Specter 1. God, that makes me mad. There's 1 green and gray map in Specter, which is Hideout. When it comes to blue maps, there is Clinic. There's no way it's just Clinic. It's Clinic. Wow, okay. No, Luxury. Luxury home, okay, luxury home and Clinic, I'll do like grayish blue. They're both in the same category. Uh, for white maps, there's art gallery and private home. I think private home takes the cake for the better looking map. I won't do a stream on Asylum because there's not a lot of changes I have to do. The stream would be insanely boring. You just see me do the same thing over and over again on Asylum. You would just see me set up rooms and add hiding spots and just make minor changes. That's all. Then we think about... There's not a single red map, is there? Chalet's kind of a mix. It's kind of a brown-orange. Brown-orange. I think that's what it is for Chalet. Trying to think. I think that's all. No, there's also, okay, there's Factory. That's brown and orange. No, brown and brown. It's just all brown. And then Arcade. I think Arcade is also looking good. Arcade's got neon around it, basically. Town doesn't have too much red. I think there really needs to be a more red map. The closest reddish map there is Factory, at least the main part of the building. That's it. I think, do I still have factory here? I think I do. I don't? There's no way. How do I not have factory? Okay. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna quick pull out Asylum though, but you see right here, Asylum. Basically, Asylum is yellow and brown. You can see the difference in this map. The walls is concrete to give it more of a weathered look, I guess. The floor is wood planks. So there's that. Looks decent on the outside, I guess. I mean, it definitely looks better than Old Asylum. Old Asylum looked terrible. Kind of wish I gave it a roof and all, but it is nice looking at though. At least when you look at an angle. But there's no details on the side or the back of the map. Let's look at town. I really love town now. I love how the map looks. If we look here, I still hate that garage, God. But the map I think looks amazing because you have these, you know, nice extensions, I guess. I think town looks amazing though. I like the red on this wall too. Asylum got smaller after the rework. Yeah, Old Asylum was disgusting. But you know what's worse is the fact that Asylum was considered the second best looking map, but only behind Luxury Homes. That just tells you how terrible the maps were back then. I got way better at building, and we got rid of some weird decisions. But town is nice. I really like the light on the wall. I really like that. I know. It's a bit weird of a layout, but I like town more. You don't see this Asylum is not finished because I finished it in the actual Specter place, but you get an idea what this Asylum is. It was terrible. It's massive. It's terrible looking. You don't. I got rid of all the textures though, but I hate it. I hate this map so much with a passion. No, I'm not making a school ever. I hate Asylum, the old one. Alright, back to Hideout. God, it's so weird coming back here to see green. I like it though, I like it. So, new family home will probably get those new wall colors. I'm not sure. Probably won't be yellow. I think it would be much better to have that color that I chose for family home too. The fourth map, I may stream me making the layout and all, but I won't go into what it is. I won't mention what the map is. It'll be a bit hard to kind of hide the fact what it is, but maybe. But overall, I don't want to repeat too many color palettes in Spectre 2 maps. Because as I now figured out, there are so many dang family home clones, basically. They're just all yellow and brown. I hate it. Yeah, Hideout, amazing. I actually got something done. This is all I got done last stream. The stream before. But, you know, only got the layout. And then I built a second layout right next to this to see how can I expand it, keeping its size similar. In case you don't realize this yet, but Hideout 2 is a bit bigger than current Hideout. It's almost the same size as Family Home 2, but it's just a bit smaller though. And there's only 9 rooms in Hideout compared to 13 in Family Home. Harborwood, it's a map I really want to do, but it's a map that I don't want to release at Spectre 2 at the time. It won't be the 4th map. It's not too big, the new Hideout. The only really difference is, if I were to like, here. Let me give you like an idea. Let me add the reds around, basically. So so you get an idea how much Hideout is bigger. A sewer map would be nice, but it's also weird. Let me just give you the show you what expanded in Hideout. This was 6 studs that I made it longer. And then I just have to grab this. It was, I think, 10 studs here. And so that's what increased in Hideout. That's all the addition parts. Because I made Armory wider, it made this part of the map extend. Because I wanted to add a hall here, I then made this part of the map expand a bit. Added that little extension there, and the back part of the map I had to extend just by a little bit. So the map overall did not get a massive size. If it was a massive size, it would probably be like, oh my god, imagine if this was old Hideout. That would be a big change. But it didn't get too much of a change. You'll notice it, but you at the same time you'll be like, okay, it's basically almost the same. It's nothing crazy. Depends on the map. Usually map layouts take 2 or 3 days to make, which basically at this point I am done. This is what I would... Okay, so I have different phases of maps. There's phase 1. That is, yeah, it looks bigger in studio. Once you start walking around, it's actually much smaller than you expect. That's what Rarest and low polys originally complained about for Family Home. When we first released Specter, they're like, God, okay, we need to make the walk speed slower because this map is massive. Let's just say that around a week we're like, okay, Family Home is insanely small. It's small. And once you walk in the map, it's not as big as you think it is. It's crazy. But, so this is what I would call phase 1. I start putting the orange walls and stuff, you know? Once that's done, this is, I would say I just finished phase 2. Phase 2 is where I start adding the trims. I call these no shadow parts. These parts don't create any shadow when you point light at them. So this helps make maps in Specter less laggy. Though we are gonna try to add a setting to make even the graphics in Specter even lower if you have a really slow device, so you can play Specter faster speed. So this is what I would say phase 2 is. Phase 3 is where I start going in and putting in the details, putting in, you know, the light switches, all that. Phase 4 is where I would say it's me setting up the map, making the map actually work. So I say I have like 4 phases in a map. I just finished phase 2 other than the outside wall, of course. So confused, huh? Okay. That's a weird design choice for me. Alright. And then I'll probably go with the same color, honestly, for Hideout again. For outside wall. I forgot there's no metal. This is supposed to be metal. Is it really that dark? Alright. Yeah, phase 3 takes the longest. That's the worst phase. Phase 1 is the part I like the most. Okay, maybe that's too dark. It's a little shade brighter. Yeah, I've seen Spider-Man No Way Home. Just making sure I got every part of this. Let me see the difference between these two. Yep. I want to add stamina, but I don't think. I think low polys and a lower star against that. I think I'm the only developer that wants stamina. Let me see if I can tell the difference between this, like from a distance. Yeah, you can tell the difference between the windows and stuff. Right. Let me see, is this... Yeah, it's just in the wrong part. And now, we add this. And people hate when I say this, but I go with Andrew Garfield. I think he's my favorite Spider-Man. Mostly just because of how he is as an actor. I just prefer him so much more for some reason. And don't mind the fact that, why are you not doing that? Usually I just, what do you call it? That's what I usually do. In case anyone was wondering why I'm not putting the red parts there, because that's how the map will be when it's at the end. We'll do the back side of the map later, because I have no clue how I'm going to design that yet. But I just want to get some of the exterior out of the way in this map. Actually, that's what I do next now. I used to always do interior. Next up. But this time around, I won't. Same thing happened for Family Home. I did the, is it really like... Wow, okay. I think, oh man, yeah, I don't know, I prefer Gwen the most. I don't know, I just hate watching Tobey Maguire's movies. I hate MJ so much with a passion in those movies. All she does is scream. Ah! Gets kidnapped in every film, and then she's like, I'm sorry, Peter. It won't work out for us. You know, he just came back from saving everyone, and she's like, I'm sorry, Peter. You're not paying attention to me. Like, what? What? But okay, MJ. Okay. I absolutely hate MJ. And, Tobey Maguire's movies. I absolutely hate her. She is arguably, I would say, the worst character in those films. That's how much I hate her so much in those films. I absolutely despise her character, man. She's like, I just hate watching that part of the movie, just MJ. I see MJ, I'm like, ugh, hate her. Think she makes the movie so much worse for me. Ugh, and yeah, there'll be different badges for Specter too. Look at that. Kind of looking, I guess, decent with the red outline and all that. Yeah, a lot of builders, when they see me, one thing one of the Blair devs said, Finn, he said he is surprised by how fast I build and how I don't get burnt out that easy, which is very true. I literally can build hours on end, build an entire map, and still be like, yep, there you go. And then meanwhile, you have low polys, and he's like, that dude takes ages on building. He doesn't build anymore. He dislikes building. Favorite villain? Green Goblin. I absolutely love my man, Green Goblin. I just became a builder because I just want to make games at some point on Roblox. Like, this seems like it would be a cool thing to do, and then I just did it. But yeah, if there's one thing a lot of builders that see me for the first time is they're all surprised by the fact on how fast I build and how efficient I am. That too. I build pretty well. I build pretty well, I think. Especially with my compared to older maps, I definitely built so much better. It's amazing. But I build pretty quick. That's why I say it depends for how long a map takes for me to make, because some people literally take ages to make a map. Like even when Low Polys was working on Chalet for a good you know, long time, he's like he's still spending a long time. They're just not efficient or fast as me. Like he could even if when he was motivated during Chalet, he couldn't build as fast as me, and I realized that's very common with other builders. I was actually very surprised to know that a lot of builders just don't build as fast as me. Yeah, I do. A lot of people say that I make building look insanely easy. It's not that easy. It's not. It does take a bit to learn. Well, building's fun. That's why I can just build hours on end. I absolutely love it. I'm just looking at another place really quick. How to make this. I'm built different. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. I knew what you were gonna say, and I said it a mile ahead. The moment I saw you just say, you could just say, I just knew it. The only thing I would stream next is just the next map layout. I would not stream the what do you call it? What the map actually is. You won't see that. Oh, no, I didn't want to open up Streamlabs. Yeah, it's night for me. Once I finish streaming, I'm going. I always say I'm going to sleep, but I never do. Because I'm just built different. So how did I do this before? Is this... Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, and then make this 3 studs, and then it ends. I'm copying what I did with the other hideout right now. Building is very fun. That's how I'm just not tired from it. Only issue is I don't think this window will work properly because it's gonna look so weird like that, would it? It will look weird, man. I don't really want to remove that. We'll come back to that. Oh man, it does. I do get worn out though. I do have to take a short break usually from building. I usually take a like 5 or 10 minute break every hour. I get up from my chair and just run around in the room really quick. Cause man, sitting for a long time, it's not great. I don't like to sit too long. But since I'm streaming, I'm just doing that. But every hour, I usually just run around in my room really quick. I just hate sitting for so long. That's one thing I absolutely hate in school, man. Is just sitting there. It's the most annoying thing. But what was I gonna? Oh yeah. So, okay. I was gonna add this so I don't forget it later. I forgot to add this in family home, and I had to real quick like redo family home's exterior bit. Didn't take too long, but I don't want to forget it this time. Those school chairs, man, they're something else. School's like, you gotta here, go to gym, and then they all of a sudden put me in a chair. That gives me back pain. Thanks. And then the teacher be like, oh my god, all you would do is just sit at home anyway. Yeah, okay, I do sit at home, but at least I run around for a little, you know, I'm not just gonna sit there constantly. God. I don't understand the people that can sit for good 2 hours. I'm already like suffering. Oh man. But I think I'm gonna end the stream probably in 7 minutes when the stream hits 2 hours. Oh. I have no clue. I would say biology because that's the only class I remember. I don't remember chemistry, and I wasn't required to take physics, so I didn't take physics. This is actually something I want to see. What is the difference between these two floor colors? Okay, so the bottom is darker, the top is lighter. All right. I think the worst part of Hideout is going to be doing the exterior again. I hated doing the exterior for Hideout. This is the worst part of it. Because, I mean, I think it looks nice, the current Hideout, though the back is a bit lackluster. We'll see. Man. I cannot wait the moment I graduate because I'm gonna have all my time again. I'm not gonna have to sit in painful chairs ever again. I'll see about new exterior. I will have to give Hideout some sort of new exterior. I did it for Family Home. In case you didn't see, Family Home's exterior is a bit different. You know, like the front, it extends out this time around. Since there's a new hall, it doesn't like where the blue outline is here. So like wherever, oh, you guys can't see that. I forgot, but this part right here is just missing. It's more aligned with the garage. I gave the garage a different look. Added that. So I'll have to change Hideout a bit. We'll see what I do for the Hideout exterior. Interior wise, I do like though. I think I prefer this green. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure while this map will still remain dark, I think it will be just a tiny bit brighter. Either way, if you really want to make the game brighter, we're going to add a setting where you can make the game brighter, or you could just make the game darker. Go ahead, do what you do. The entire point of Specter 2 is to give players more freedom over their own experience. Yeah, Hideout will still have snow. I love the snow footsteps. Man, I'm more of a Hideout fan. The new Family Home do go hard. They're both fantastic. Current Hideout, it's hard to notice that the wall is green. It is, but it's super hard to notice. While this new Hideout, you will be able to tell more because the green pops up a bit more this time around. But yeah, it's barely green in the old Hideout. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do the exterior. I'm trying to think because I don't want to get rid of this window. I also have this part I gotta do now. I'll see at some point. I don't know. I do think the map will be better, like, you know, Armory right here. I think this is gonna look amazing once it's done. It's bigger, got more room. Uh, you know, that little hallway is gonna save time now. It's gonna be fun. I think, well, you better hope it makes you love the map because there's only 4 maps on launch for Specter 2. It's gonna be Family Home, Asylum, Hideout, and one other map. The 4th map will be completely brand new. So, there's that. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this map turned out so far. I think it's better. I think it's better looking already, honestly, even though I haven't even gone all through the details yet. It's pretty nice. Got the hiding. I think there's 4 hiding spots I have. There's one down there, one over there, 2 there. Oh yeah, I was gonna add another hiding spot here, probably. I think. Ah. Spectre 2 Family Home is amazing looking. I love the design of it. There is something someone said to me, and I'm really tempted to do it. Oh, I feel so bad, but someone said to add a bonus for maps that you don't play for a long time. There should be a indicator that gives you a little bonus that makes you play the map that says, "Oh, you haven't played this map for a while. Play this map and you get a 25% bonus." It'll only be like a one-time thing, but you know, if the game notices you're just playing the same map over and over, it's gonna be like, "Eh, come here. This map's gonna give you more money and XP. Go play it." I love playing all the maps in Spectre except Art Gallery. Art Gallery can go burn. I hate that map so much. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end the stream. I gotta get up and walk around. I've been sitting for 2 hours developing. I made pretty good progress. This map was all orange in the beginning. Got all the windows, all the doors. It's been colored. So there you go. Uh, that's Hideout. Made a lot of good progress today. That's phase 2 done. I'm on to phase 3. So, as for the next time I stream, I don't know. Probably won't be for a while because I won't start the next map, the 4th map, for a while. Anyway, I'm getting off. I need to get some rest, get a break. The next time I expect to stream, like I said, will be Ryle. Probably in a week or 2, maybe. I don't know. I still have to set up Family Home and Hideout. But look out for announcements in the periodic games for any Spectre 2 updates.